John Hagee is a charismatic evangelical preacher, and he has a huge following. And a few years ago, he decided to get even sillier than usual, and he started warning about end times. So last year we covered a story on this. I want to take a look at the little end times infomercial that he did back then.
The Bible speaks of signs in the heavens. What does it mean? What is the prophetic significance? Is this the end of the age? And I will show wonders in the heavens and in the earth, blood and fire and pillars of smoke. The sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before the coming of the great and awesome day of the Lord. I believe that the heavens are God's billboard, that He has been sending signals to planet Earth, and we just haven't been picking them up. I'm going to walk you through 500 years and show you how God is literally screaming at the world, I'm coming soon. The coming 4 blood moons points to a world-shaking event that will happen between April 2014 and October 2015. Jesus said in Mark 13:24-26, but in those days the sun shall be darkened, and the moon shall not give its light. Then they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. That verse describes a time in the future when the sun and the moon will eclipse at the same time. And God sends planet Earth a signal that something big is about to happen. He's controlling the sun and the moon right now to send our generation a signal. But the question is, are we getting it?
That blood moon was last week. Oh, that's so embarrassing. He gave you the specific dates there. He said, this is going to happen between this time, whenever he said, in 2014, and October of 2015. The blood moon was last week. We passed your window. Has God come back? Did I miss it? I see that the hockey season started in the NBA, but God didn't come back. Unless I missed it. Was it on like a Wednesday? Was I busy at the time? Oh my God, this is so sad. But now here's the thing. All right, we have absolute proof that you were wrong, John Hagee. Simply wrong. He had books about this. He had like a DVD and shit. He would talk about it nonstop. So now, are all the followers of John Hagee going to say, well, I guess we picked the wrong leader. This guy's not right. I mean, he said it was going to happen. It didn't happen. I mean, your spidey senses are off, bro. I got to go to a different pastor. You're fucking up here. That's what's going to happen, right? Of course that didn't happen. Of course his people didn't leave his congregation, because it's not about making sense. It's not about rationality. It's not about facts. It's not about science. It's not about what can be proven or disproven. They're all emotional little children, which is why I find it hilarious when John Hagee, as he does all the time, weighs in on political debates and like has a condescending tone like he's lecturing everybody and he knows what's right. No, you quite literally do not know what's right. You said the end of the world was happening. You said God was coming back last week, or in a window that ended last week, and now what do you have to say? And I'm sure you'll find some way to backpedal or ignore it or just move forward, and all your followers won't leave you, because again, they don't care about facts either. But the bottom line is, man, you're an embarrassing, pathetic loser and a joke. You're not a serious person. Like, you wake up in the morning, you put on your tie and your suit, and yeah, I'm going to preach the word of God, I'm a serious person. No, all you are is fodder for comedy for liberals and atheists. That's all you are. I literally laugh. I've seen pictures of you before, and I can't help but go, that fucking jackass. That's what you are. That's the legacy you're leaving behind. The guy that got the date wrong on the end of the world, just like all the other false prophets. And what does the Bible say about those false prophets again? I don't remember. Somebody tell me.